The astronomical knowledge of mankind for many years has only stopped at the area around the orbit of Neptune, the eighth and farthest star from the Sun in the solar system. Now, astronomers are edging closer to uncovering one of the biggest mysteries in decades. The ninth planet in the solar system, a giant planet that may be orbiting the far reaches of solar system. Scientists believe that there is the ninth planet in our solar system. It is 10 times the size of Earth. The position of this planet is still not confirmed, but it is certain that it exists thanks to its gravitational effect on other objects. Planet 9 is a hypothetical planet the size of Neptune, which, if it existed, would orbit our Sun in a very long orbit farther than Pluto. In the most recent search for this mysterious object, Belyakov, at the University of Pennsylvania's Department of Physics and Astronomy, and his team ruled out a part of the sky where the planet could not exist, and this has helped improve the odds of finding Planet 9. In January 2015, a team of astronomers from the California Institute of Technology, Caltech, stumbled upon a potentially groundbreaking discovery. The alignments of some of the most distant planets in our solar system all appear to have the same perihelion, or closest point to the Sun. The results show that it must have a very large, elliptical orbit. It is most likely currently at a mid-distance position and is slowly approaching perihelion, the point closest to the Sun in its orbit. The current mean distance is about 500 astronomical units, AU. An AU is the distance from the Sun to the Earth. Caltech astronomers Konstantin Batygin and Michael Brown have named it Planet 9. This hypothetical planet could orbit about 20 times farther from the Sun than Neptune. According to NASA, Planet 9 could take between 10,000 and 20,000 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun. Planet 9's orbit is tilted about 16 degrees to the plane of the solar system. For comparison, Earth's inclination is 0 degrees, while Pluto's is 17 degrees. If this mysterious planet actually orbited the Sun at such a distance, it would be extremely cold and wouldn't have much sunlight reflected. This makes it harder for astronomers to observe. Although the scientific community is still debating whether Planet 9 exists or not, most agree that we need to do the work to find this object, whether it is a planet in the solar system, the Sun, or a strange giant object lurks in the distance. Leading astronomer Michael Rowan Robinson, Emeritus Professor of Astrophysics at Imperial College London, UK, discovered that data collected by a space telescope showed the candidate possible for the ninth planet theory. Potential data on the ninth planet in the solar system come from observations that the Infrared Astronomical Satellite, IRAS, launched in 1983. It was the first orbiting observatory to observe the entire night sky in the infrared spectrum. The astronomer observed about 250,000 data sources detected by the telescope and performed a far-infrared survey covering 96% of the sky. After analyzing the data, keeping in mind the size and distance of the hypothetical planet, Mr. Robinson pointed out a moving object that the satellite had picked out 3 times. Rowan Robinson reviews data from IRA's 10-month mission to see if anything remains undiscovered. He paid close attention to slow-moving objects between different observations. With that, he was able to rule out any fast-moving objects, like comets or asteroids. Astronomer Rowan Robinson noted that the change in position of the candidate planets could be due to a parallax as the Earth orbits the Sun, causing Iris's position to change angle. The British astronomer examined hundreds of sources in the data. However, 3 observations made in June, July, and September 1983, of which he was most interested. Astronomer Rowan Robinson admitted in a recent research paper that the 1983 observations were not of high quality and that the observed sky was made up of filaments of cirrus gas or cirrus clouds. These clouds-like gases make it difficult to read observations clearly. He also noted that a recent survey of the sky with the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii had failed to record the object. This may suggest that the 9th planet he claims to have discovered is not real. He also recommended that astronomers examined the orbits of dwarf planets beyond Pluto. Those tests might account for his observations. For the latest search efforts, the team of scientists behind the new study turned to a survey designed to uncover another cosmic mystery: dark energy. The Dark Energy Survey, DES, is an international effort to map hundreds of millions of galaxies to reveal the nature of dark energy. The Dark Energy Survey makes it possible to see objects 100 times fainter than other surveys, says Belyakov. So it gives us a much deeper coverage. And we were able to eliminate nearly all of the potential candidates that we had previously sent out. The team created 100,000 simulated objects that are likely to be Planet 9 based on hypothetical models of its possible mass and distance. They then looked at the data collected by DES to see how many of these 100,000 objects it would capture. That way, they were able to eliminate about 5% of the locations in the sky covered by DES where these potential objects were not found. Although it currently exists as a putative 9th planet, the discovery of a new addition to the solar system will dramatically change scientists' understanding of how it formed. The solar system formed about 4.6 billion years ago, but scientists are still uncertain about the details of each planet's formation and whether our star system is unique in the universe. Belyakov said, "The existence of Planet 9, if confirmed, will greatly change our perception of how regions outside the solar system work. When we confirm the existence of the 9th planet, scientists can make much more accurate predictions about the gravitational model of the solar system." According to the International Research Institute for Radio Astronomy, millimeter telescopes are often used to observe faint, frozen gas clouds where new stars form, because such clouds do not absorb millimeter light. While this survey did not produce any convincing evidence of Planet 9, new millimeter telescope facilities, such as the Simons Observatory, this is currently under construction in Chile's Atacama Desert, will continue to search with even more sensitive telescopes, allowing researchers to further narrow down where our long-lost neighbor planet might be hiding. It is known that the debate about the existence of an undiscovered planet in the solar system has been going on for decades. To date, no concrete evidence has been found. All information about the presence of this planet is speculative, based mainly on the gravitational clustering of objects in the extrasolar range. Speaking in a documentary on the science channel Veritasium, Professor Badijan, when asked if he still believes that Planet 9 exists with 99.8% probability. So, actually, now, I think it's 99.9%. However, a colleague of Professor Badijan immediately said, "This is a vain idea. If someone is so sure, go for it."
Thank you for watching our video. To support our channel to make more interesting videos, please like and subscribe to Ask K-Pop Entertainment channel. Bye, and see you in the next videos.